This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Are we live?
We live, bro.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to that One Piece talk. My name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Lionel.
It's been that long.
It's been that long. This is that One Piece talk, where we talk One Piece. Let's go! Welcome, everybody. As you can see, we have a full show today because our boy Lionel is back in the building again. What's up, Daniel?
Daniel, wow.
What's up, man? How you been? Where you been?
Been okay. I've been all right. I'm happy to be here since, work kind of prevented me from coming back. But my schedule's going to change, hopefully. That I should be back.
I didn't ask you all that.
Well, I'm
I
telling
said,
you,
how you been, bro?
But I answered that too.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. We have a full episode. Law and Seb, how are you?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I was in the pool yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess my leg up though, but I'll be alright.
You had a cock back or you had a
Nah, I just scraped it. Like it's bad. I'm bleeding right now.
Don't touch me, bro. Disgusting, bro. Cold.
I'll be alright.
Yeah. What about you, Law?
All right.
Looking marvelous over there, bro.
Marvelous?
Yeah, you shining.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And welcome to all the fans that are here on TikTok and also on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to host another episode for you all. It is episode 114. The agenda for today is we're going to watch the One Piece anime episode 1073. I heard it was mid. And we're going to discuss the newest One Piece chapter 1090. Now, for all those that don't know, the One Piece manga is on break this week coming up, which means no spoilers, but I'm pretty sure some translation squad is going to come out with it a week and a half, or maybe even tomorrow. So I think we should all enjoy it as it comes our way. But other than that, that's really all I have to say. If you want to support us, you do not have to always super chat. You can just like the video and share it with one of your friends. So thank you so much once again for being here. Now, Seb, let's say what's up to everybody in the chat.
All right, yeah, we got a bunch of people in chat. We got Takeem, Sonso Tag, Goku2241, Moreno J, Red Rock Jet, Ayo Let's Go, Jordan Pierre, Salty Chrono, My Clane, Anthony's Crew, Stephen Lewis, JD McFly, Karma, Alex 2OP, Play Dead, Chance Rainey, Nicole Churin, Kerry Watkins, Cody Kinesis, Lethal, Afik, there's so many, Colton, Telltates, Brian, XCI, Zanbers, Belagato, just so many, Trev, Young Lou, The Useless Program, Brandon Simeon, Monkey D Sauce, I said Young Lou already. Just so many of y'all, man. We really appreciate y'all being here. If you haven't already, please like the stream. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. We also did get a few super chats and memberships. We got a membership to Nakama status from our guy JD McFly. Thank you so much, JD.
Gracias.
Enjoy the emojis that come with being a Nakama. We did get a $5 super chat from Trev. It says, y'all make me look forward to Mondays. Love the show. Thank you so much,
Are you ready
Trev.
for some football? I used to get hyped, bro.
TOPT Fantasy League. We got another two from Takeem2421. It says, Bogart ain't him.
I think it's like Bogart doesn't exist. That would have been the better one.
But also
Where is he, bro?
He ain't spin the block for Gart, bro.
Yeah, he ain't spin the block. Sad day for Bogart
Sad
fans.
day.
You thought that was his right hand man. You thought that was his day one. I don't know.
Could be dead.
No comment, bro.
Yeah.
No comment, bro. Bogart gang, bro.
But yeah, if that's it,
That's it.
we're gonna go straight into the episode just because there's 4 of us, which means that there's gonna be a lot more talking and more reviews. So
Larry,
What's
before we get into that, we did get 20 gifted memberships from our guy, James Hudson. Thank you so much, Big. Really appreciate everything that you do for us. For those of you that are receiving these memberships, please throw a W in the chat for Pig. Thank you so much, Pig.
yeah, thank you, Pig. Arigato, my brother.
Thank you.
And then we got
Yeah, we got another 10 from Hyrule Luffy. It says, finally caught up all 166 episodes. First time catching a live. Yo, you guys the goats. Making my work shifts fly. Appreciate all you do. Hashtag Buggy Gang. Hashtag Simps for Sam. Thank you so much, Hyrule. 166. I'm guessing that's including the DDTs.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah,
that's a lot of topped, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
You were
topped.
getting topped, bro.
Crazy.
yo!
We got another 5 from Travis. Says if there's a way to get a TOPT fantasy league going, we need to look into that. Talk to the mods
Talk to you.
on Discord.
You should run that. You're doing better.
What?
Also, 166 episodes of us?
Yeah, bro.
That's
well,
crazy.
not Lionel.
That's fair. That is fair.
Is that too much
good.
us? Is that too much?
Is it not?
Listen, man.
Have you ever listened to yourself for like hours on end?
No, not even a little bit.
You should try. It's a lot.
We got another 2 for Project Iceman. It says, watching y'all on my new PS5. The graphics. Hey, man, shout out to you and your PS5, bro.
Yeah,
PS5 is dope. Don't hate, Mark. Don't hate.
Marv's the gamer, man.
We got another 7 from King SSD. It says, is Zoro Sanji strongest first and second? Commander with Usopp being the weakest. Hashtag Blackbeard is weak. No hockey speed, just overhyped fans. Vortex doing nothing. Jeez.
Blackbeard.
I was so confused on the first part.
Me too. Is Zoro
And then
Sanji
he
strongest?
came back with that 27 run like Tom Brady at the 4th quarter.
I guess he's asking is Zoro
Who's the
like
strongest?
first commander and Sanji second commander level? Right? I guess that's what he's at.
I think I'm getting a little exhausted of this
That's what,
back and forth between Zoro and Sanji.
Zoro is stronger than Sanji. I am the biggest Sanji fan
Yeah.
on this podcast. Zoro is stronger.
Listen, you can just say they're relative, but we always know that Zoro's gonna have priority strength-wise over Sanji.
I don't
That's
know
just
why-
always
yeah.
gonna be the thing.
I don't know why Usopp was in that mix
Yeah.
of them three.
He said weakest. He said with Usopp being the weakest. That was what he said.
But why was he there in the first place?
Yeah, that's the real question.
I don't know.
Yeah, that whole first part messed me up.
I didn't appreciate all that Blackbeard slander, but I get it.
Why was it Blackbeard Sunday?
It
He
was just a
stated
lot,
facts.
bro. We were talking about Straw Hat Commanders, and I didn't know where Blackbeard,
See,
this, that,
so
and
hold
the
on.
third.
So calling Blackbeard weak is an issue. That's terrible.
your
But-
first
hold
response
on.
was, why is it slander?
No. Hold on. It cancels out though. It cancels
You can call
out.
somebody weak as long as you state
Yo,
some minor facts
So
about them.
he said no advanced hockey basically.
He said no hockey.
Oh, then he wrong.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
called it slander.
He is overhyped because of the Vortex thing though. I'm sorry.
Vortex
bro.
doing nothing, bro.
Nothing.
All right, man. Appreciate the
You think he's doing something to Luffy?
Luffy's a top tier, bro. He said
Oh.
doing nothing, period.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm taking him for what he actually is trying to say.
What is he trying to? I'm playing. Let me stop.
You know what he's trying to say.
We got another. We got another 9 from Telltales. It says, this is my first time catching a live. Also, are y'all going to react to the One Piece BTS video that Netflix put out? Got me more excited for it. I haven't seen that. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Nah. I think I just decided, like, we're just not going to do the behind the scenes. We're not going to do any more trailers for this
Oh, for the
Netflix
live
show.
action show?
Yeah, I think we should just, like, it's in 10 days.
Do you
Okay.
want to do like a live reaction to the first episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Wait, what?
I feel like that's gonna be long. Like the anime episodes
No,
like 20 minutes.
I think it's probably going to be, like, 50 minutes.
okay.
Yeah.
50 is a long time.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. That's a
Come on,
long
man.
time.
Come on, man.
Alright.
There's no chapter next week.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, you're talking about the movie though? I mean the show, right?
Yeah.
The live action show.
What do you think the live action
No,
is?
but you said this. You're talking about next week when you said it's in 10 days.
Yeah.
You think?
10 days is
Next week.
shorter time than.
But so, I'm gonna say, are we doing an extra hour or not?
I don't know. I didn't plan this far.
But real though, do you really want to do the live action over the ending of
Luffy versus Kaido?
Yeah.
It ain't ending for like another 15 episodes.
No, I'm talking about the fight though. The fight's gonna be ending soon. And I heard, I don't know if it's true. Did you guys see that supposedly they're gonna be putting the 2 episodes together to making one long episode?
I heard it was.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's probably gonna suck for the next like 4 or 5 episodes. We know how the One Piece anime is, bro.
You think they're gonna what's the word? Like elongate it, like the pacing it that long where we're not gonna get it for another ending of it for another.
We know it's not gonna keep this consistent peak. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep my negative thoughts to myself.
Listen, Bleach doing his thing, man. I don't care what anybody say. My man ʍ𝗲𝘁𝐻𝐵 was out here, bro. ʍ𝗲𝘁𝐻𝐵.
He's always been a goon though, but.
We did get another 2-month membership to Nakama status from JD McFly. It says, imagine Lionel mispronouncing katakuri for 166 episodes. Jesus Christ. Damn, bro.
Yo, the twins are terrible, bro. Twins are terrible.
I wouldn't take that level of disrespect, bro.
The Momosuke,
that's right.
that was going for a while.
We all have our thing.
Hey, we are basically Luffy. Not in real life.
The Onigashima? What was it? The
Onigashima.
But you get what I'm saying? Luffy mispronounces like everyone's name. You can't even say. Actually, I can't even say it either. But he says Try Guy for like a reason.
Yeah. I mean, but that's a nickname.
But Luffy can't say his real name.
It's funny, Lawrence just
we
said
know,
the
so he
nickname
doesn't
wrong,
try.
too.
Yeah.
He said Try Guy.
Try Guy? What do you call
It's Try Guy.
It's alright, bro. We got another 280 from King SSD. It says Usopp being weakest 3rd commander. So I did misunderstand him. No.
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 Like you have Jinbei and
yeah, bro.
there's Frankie there. Usopp not being Brook.
Like, not being Robin either. You're not being Nami. I don't think so anyway.
Does he beat Chopper?
No.
Nah, he not being Chopper,
I don't
bro.
think he'd be a Chopper either, bro. Plus, Chopper got perks, so if he need to, he just pop a pill, he back up.
He might give Usopp some.
We got another 5 from Young Jayhawk TV. It says, found you guys on TikTok. Love the content. Keep doing your thing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
And welcome all the TikTok viewers. I know me and Larry were live earlier.
We're still live.
Oh, we're still live.
Yeah.
What's up? Welcome to all the TikTok viewers and all the new people coming. It's awesome. We got another 5 from Takeem. It says, just say it, Lawrence. We don't have the budget to CGI Lionel. Oh, man. We got another 5 from Shashto. It says, y'all think Luffy could turn his Conqueror's lightning into rubber and throw it?
Oh, the grab.
Like the lightning that emits off of them when they're using Conqueror's hockey?
Dope.
That would be dope.
I don't think I would like it.
It would be it would be him like breaking the 4th wall, low key, because that's like there for us to see.
Yeah.
I don't think it's there. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I think it's there.
Like, even if it.
I mean, if Luffy's out here grabbing whatever that is and turning into goggles, anything kind of goes.
Yeah.
I suppose.
With consent, Lawrence.
Jesus, bro.
Okay. Wow.
We got another 12-month membership to Nakama status from Soga King. It says, it's not as bad as the twins saying Zolo.
I switch between Zoro and Zolo.
You know what it is? People have this weird. I don't know how to say this correctly. Lawrence, put it on your lap.
It happened once.
It's so I actually posted
you
something
did.
on that One Piece Talk, the Instagrams, because I was in Barnes and Nobles looking for a book, and I looked at I can read. And one of the One Piece manga volumes, which are sold across the country, it said when Zoro beat Albert that he was the winner, and it said winner Zolo. So it's like people, no matter what, want you to pronounce it the way they want you to pronounce it, even though there are proofs out there that state that, yo, if he's saying it this way, it's because of a reason. But they're like, yo, F that reason. I don't care. Say it the way I want you to say it. If not, you're annoying. So they get irritated. And I'm like, yo, bro, why do you care? Like, you know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
It's like, get over it. Being childish, bro.
I'm a little childish, bro. I hate when they say Zolo, bro. I just eat it, but it's Zoro. But all right, we got another $50 super chat from Hyrule Luffy. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
It says, theory for you guys. What if the crime Zunisha is punished for is helping Joy Boy create the Nika fruit? Since fruits are created by wills, Joy Boy could instilled his will into the fruit and died while Zunisha helped in some manner.
What would Zunisha do?
Like, how would it create it?
Would
How
he
would
put
it
like
assist?
his tree trunk on his shoulder and be like, all right, yo, we got this? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know how. I think I would need more parameters on what Zunisha did to help.
Yeah.
The
Like, I
fruit
don't-
came out of like Zunisha's butt.
Maybe like it grabbed the fruit from the Adam tree or something.
I'm
'Cause it's
still
tall.
not- I'm not a
Like,
believer in there's a
tall.
tree that bared devil fruits yet.
I mean, there should be though, right?
No.
It's their fruits, right?
We seen what happened with smile fruits and how they were.
Yeah, but those are artificial.
Yo, regardless.
I feel like at some point you have to address the fact that they're fruits.
Yeah.
So let's put this into perspective, right? The meta ended up appearing somewhere, right? Doflamingo somehow found it and was like, all right, bet, it's in my hands. So you think that it appeared in this miraculous tree that's probably on Marijoa, and then they delivered him the meta.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the original fruit, like the original ones, probably came from a tree. And then the wills or whatever are being manipulated and flying and spirit, whatever. I'm saying the origin of devil fruits probably derives from a tree.
Maybe.
What they turn into after that, I can't call it.
All right. Yo, we got to watch this show. So
Yeah.
we got to stop super chats.
All right, we had one more. Do you want to just get into it real quick?
Just do it real quick.
All right. Yeah, it's a 6-month membership to Nakama status from JT. It says, finally made a stream. What's up, Lawrence?
Hey, what's up, JT? What's going on, bro?
All right, we'll get to other super chats after because another one just came in, but we'll get to the show first.
Yeah, let's do it, Marv. All right, guys, we're going to watch episode 1073. We can take off our headphones, right? They can't hear it, right, Marv? All right. Turn it down a little bit. You can keep going. Turn it down more. A little bit more. All right, that's perfect. Just because I don't want to have it come through the mics.
I was gonna say we saw this already.
Yeah.
Just to recap. Yeah.
They doing what they
You
do.
could probably push it forward a little bit more.
Nah, just let it rock, bro.
For what, bro? Hey, they're playing the same thing. There you go,
Go
Mark.
back a little bit.
Back, right there.
When you see the titles.
Yeah, I went to the bookstore and I read this chapter for this episode. He does say the King of the Pirates at the end of the last episode in the chapter as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember it being repetitive when we read it.
Yeah, it was a little repetitive.
Yeah, they really be doing like flashbacks to like an episode ago, bro.
Yeah, for no reason.
At least we're not getting fillers.
Honestly, add
Yo,
filler,
honestly,
bro.
just
add
add
filler
filler.
fight. Add filler filler of the fight, bro.
Yeah, just
Didn't we
add filler.
skip this? I thought we skipped that.
They played it twice.
That's
For
crazy.
no like.
Said I lost what I built,
Yeah, I'd be mad as hell if I was Kaido, bro.
my island.
All them hoes.
My country.
My daughter.
My
He
virginity.
don't care about that, bro.
It's like, what?
What?
Yamato's,
No, I'm kidding.
Yamato's not yours? Nah.
He was a mistake.
That'd be a wild custody battle, bro.
Yo, low-key, Queen was eating it, bro.
Define eating, bro.
He really just didn't eat this one.
Kaido flashing back to stuff he ain't even see. That's wild observation hockey, bro.
So that's what it looked.
What was that show where he was like, okay, so explain the parts you weren't there for. How did you know about those parts?
I don't know what you're talking about, but that's funny.
I think it was Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Oh, okay. Yo, Zoro vs. King is so well done, bro. Like, visually.
Yeah. Sanji one was better episode, though. I still hold that. Yeah, they really like
Wait, that's
playing
what
these back.
The attack looked different in the anime.
Okay.
They just power up like a.
Yeah, they just powered up like Saiyan.
When your will's at. Yeah, man.
Oh,
The spikes are popping a lot more than I remember them doing. And that just right there.
I do like that they different shades the color of the hockey to like Kaido being purple because I feel like that.
Oh, he's swinging, bro.
Why did you watch that?
That looks terrible. I was wondering how that move was gonna look.
It looked cooler in the manga.
Yeah.
That looks crazy. And
Yeah,
the
that
freedom.
That looks pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they keep
Are you doing
I
the
can
Frankie
say Kaido.
thing?
I can
just
say Kaido.
trading, bro.
Because Kaido does that. I can say Kaido. But I don't know why Luffy was doing it. Why he just dropped to the floor like that?
Kind of like ow, bro.
It was Luffy, yo.
Back in the studio.
Luffy like, yo, you smell that gas? It's the Zaza demons.
You talking about all, but you cooking?
Said Clark. I didn't know you could
I didn't
cough.
know you could cook.
Kaido like, Odin didn't do that.
The way you laugh annoys me.
Oh yeah, he starts throwing like wind scars.
Oh, from Inuyasha.
Oh, nah.
Kaido's nuts, bro. I know I said this like last episode, but he just can do anything. Like you be thinking like Luffy could do everything.
Yeah.
Yo, Kaido literally could do anything. What made Luffy think he could just grab that?
He just saw it randomly, bro.
Yeah.
He said he has an idea, right?
Yeah.
So it made me think of like, because in the beginning when he first turned to Gear 5th, he talks about, he kind of recognized, yo, I kind of have the power to do everything I want.
Yeah.
Anything. So it's like all I gotta do was try it.
I don't know, I always thought he mostly thought like since this thing gives him more freedom, he's willing to try more ridiculous things.
That's true.
Because I don't know if he realized I can do whatever I want, but like he said this is like Luffy felt more freer in this form, so that's what gives him more ideas to like venture and do more things that he couldn't do in other forms.
Him, but.
Imagine she was like, shut up, Chopper.
Yeah, I think Chopper be stank. Like, you know how pets don't be smelling good all the time?
Nah, I think Chopper be smelling right. He a doctor.
Yeah, he probably got a shower all the
Yeah,
time.
he's
man.
like, yo, I gotta stay clean.
Don't they have the thing where they have lists on who showers every day and who doesn't?
Was Chopper on that list, bro?
I actually don't remember.
Nami's like, yo, I'm about to hit you.
You think Nami would physically discipline her children, bro?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh, heck yeah.
She kind of,
Especially the
kind
son.
of soft when it
I don't
comes to
know.
them kids, bro.
Yeah, she is with Momo.
All right, but let's say like one of the kids like affected her money.
Not even that.
That's crazy,
Yo,
bro.
Bella,
Dojiko was, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, Bellamere hit them.
was hitting them, man.
Yeah.
Bellamere hit Nami, bro.
They said Chopper said, want perk?
I was about to say, for some reason I was like, who is that? I don't recognize that person.
It's so
Then I
cool.
realized he's carrying him. I was like, who the heck?
It's kind of wild that like Law's team is mad water based, and they didn't help with this fire at all.
They're like North
all.
Pole. Well, they need the water actively to be there. They don't have water
Yo,
abilities.
where's Jinbei, bro. Throw some water, bro.
Jinbei would have been clutch for Law's crew, bro. He could never recruit Jinbei though.
I don't understand. Brook got ice powers. Why he ain't like taking out this fire either?
They think he burned his skin off,
Yo,
bro.
real talk. I kind of believe that. I mean, Law probably he doesn't have the strength because he's out of stamina. But I feel like you room this place, you could literally just like take that fire out.
Yo, let me ask y'all this, bro,
You know what I'm saying?
because this is all filler to me at this point. Y'all think Law could just like full stamina, just like create a giant room around Onigashima and move it somewhere else?
No.
No.
I think because Kaido has the clouds around.
No,
him.
assuming the clouds are like gone and it's just falling, it's just like
Oh,
could he
yeah.
just like
Yeah.
I don't
swap
think
it
But
somewhere
I
else?
think
I
he
don't
would
think he
he
could.
would have to switch it with somewhere like something
Something
safely.
as like the same
Yeah.
size.
You realize whatever he's moving it to, they have to be part of that room. So they have to be big enough to move it to the spot you want to move it inside.
think
that room.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's too much.
So he'd
for
have to
Law.
create a room large enough.
Like Punk Hazard was huge,
Mm-hmm.
but I think Onigashima is way bigger.
Honestly, I think it's too much for Law. I don't think he got it. Or I think it might take too much stamina him trying to do it.
Yo, this episode, bro.
Because they stopped showing the fight.
Listen, yo, like the stream, y'all.
Yeah,
Like
yo,
the stream.
like
We
the
got
stream,
244
yo.
viewers,
Yo,
121 likes. Yo, get
Let's go, yo.
Get some likes
Like
going.
that stream.
There we go. Wait.
I am trying to see Rizzo though. It's his big moment. He to go.
Big ride.
It happens here?
I'm assuming.
Sanji running around?
Sanji got skinny pants on.
He looked a little like Lupin the Third.
Yeah, he did. She's like, baby daddy. He's like, don't call me that in front of my hoes.
Sanji wish he had hoes, bro.
the timing was crazy.
How do you think Sanji's gonna react when he realizes all the
Oh
princesses
my
that
god,
Luffy has?
my girls.
No need, bro. No need at all, bro. He caught the feel. I can see it. That's crazy. What we gonna do?
But y'all should be proud. Y'all should be proud of Sanji. He's surrounded by women and he's not.
It's,
Yeah,
it's clutch time, bro.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is
Clutch time.
Sanji
Clutch
with a
time,
mini
bro.
army of women, yo. I can see it.
this guy.
Look at Apu, bro.
And Sanji, he had the mermaids.
Yo, remember the whole like these guys are from Wano theory that just never
Yeah.
turned into nothing?
Yeah.
One of the biggest
I'm happy they are,
failures of Wano.
Nah, I'm actually happy they weren't.
Why, bro?
No,
'Cause they look
no,
stupid.
No, he's not saying they weren't. He's saying that it never got
It never even got talked
like
about.
fleshed out, but it was insinuated that they were them.
Yeah, that they
Yeah.
were experimenting on. That would have been even darker. If
Exactly, bro. You know me.
Yeah.
Darkness.
Is that why
Big
Black
black
were your
man.
boy?
Yeah.
Usopp is like, yo, what do you consider like
Plot.
the front of you? He's like your hind legs or like
Yo, how you think he spits game, bro?
who him?
Yeah, like
You ever been with a horse?
it's a giraffe.
Guys,
Yo, are
joking.
giraffes holding like that, bro?
They gotta
They
be.
gotta
bro.
be, right?
Yeah, it's a giraffe,
Dude,
bro.
yeah,
They're
word.
like,
Yo, Usopp could do something too. This is why we get this.
come on, bro.
He said, how's that? He said, how's that?
Linus
Yeah,
created
bro.
like a sprinkler.
He should be able to do
Bruh.
something. All the stuff he got.
Nah, that was terrible, bro.
Yo, Usopp is so pointless. His art. Where do you think he uses the bathroom?
Yo, did they like arrest all the smile users too? Like, what are they doing? Are they just because they're not like enslaved to Otama anymore, right? So like, what are they doing now? They just helping Wano out after years of violating.
Oh nah, she
Ew.
got spider legs, bro.
I would have been creeped out.
That ain't stopping me.
Wait, you didn't get creeped up by Black Maria?
That ain't stopping. Exactly, that ain't stopping me, bro.
Bro, if you saw her in the club, and she like, what's up?
Is she a tube?
Black Maria can turn that off. She stay like that.
Yo, y'all
first
letting
of all.
y'all homeboys back at 2 in the club?
Bro, how do you even perform, bro?
No, she has legs.
Oh.
Legs, bro.
That
It's
makes
just the
it even-
back.
That's the important part.
He's just a spider butt.
Better butt.
She gonna shoot a web at you, bro.
This gorilla in a suit is killing me, bro. He's like my favorite name.
He fly, bro.
He has a
Didn't he
fro.
fight Luffy?
Yeah,
the
bro,
right.
his body in
Yeah,
it.
honestly,
bro.
I got them mixed up with the
The Punk Hazard one?
the smile.
The smile
one.
fruit?
The
Nah,
smile
don't
one.
disrespect my boy, bro.
Nah, that gorilla smile you
That's
was
Black
terrible.
Dynamite.
Black, that's bad.
Look at
Jinbei
Jinbei.
just
That's
standing
heavy
here.
racist,
Jim
bro.
like, ugh.
Hey, but
You know he breathing hard, bro.
He out of his
There's
element.
fire
Yeah,
everywhere.
he's out of his element.
His skin dry.
It ain't even hot though.
He's like, yo,
It's none of me.
you got lotion in your scroll?
Shout out to Jinbei, bro. He
Because
talking
I
that
need
real.
that good cocoa butter. He's like, oh, use cocoa butter. I use shea butter. It's different.
It's different.
I swear these dudes don't know shit about lotion.
Yo, they flashing back
They
to castles
flashing
being on
back
fire
to a
before.
flashback. Imagine Raja was like, yo, Jinbei, all fishmen are the same. It's like, you on that too?
Yo, what if Luffy was just like, yo, this is my guy, right? And like Jinbei was like, all right, cool. And
Imagine
dude was
Jinbei's
just
like,
mad racist.
Jinbei like, you throwing out gang signs?
Yo, what set you claim
Yeah,
for?
don't do that down where I'm from.
Can Jimmy even do gang signs?
Pause.
Damn,
Why is it? Wait, what did he say?
He said, can Jinbei even do games?
Racist. It's a racist
Yo,
comment.
I swear to you, all the fishman racism comes from outside of this chair. But I'm the one that eats it, bro. I'm the one that gets hit with all the shade, bro.
I'm just saying, he got web hands.
I am about to start this poll, though.
Imagine you just chilling at home, like playing Uno, and just mad water just run through your house. I hate Zunisha, dog.
Yo,
Yo,
you
she's
realize
pointless.
Worst
bro.
landlord ever.
Yo, but no, they prepared for this. There's a millennium on this thing. So
Yo, I just want y'all to know, this was what I was talking about in the DDT where I said Rizzo could beat page 1, bro. He got all this in his bag.
This was the most plot thing ever, Sebastian.
Yo, listen. We said
He's
that they did
Jimmy
it
like,
on
come get
panel.
this hug.
They did it on panel. They could do it in the DDT, bro. Look at
Rizzo was
him.
like, yo, somehow we gonna need this water. For what reason, bro?
Nah, yo, if you put Kaido in there, he dead. Which he should
no,
have
he's
did.
not, bro.
He's not a summoning Lionel.
yeah, word.
What?
You just gonna obey Rizzo? You summoned me.
No, summon the
Master.
water and put Kaido in it.
Jim be like, damn, this is a lot of water, bro.
I'm just saying, this.
You think Jinbei's like, yo, he peeing on me?
Wait, is this
Why
seawater?
would he?
Is this seawater?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fake. This is a fake ability user.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying.
Kaido
bro.
be alright, bro.
Kaido would be out.
What you
Jack
talking about? I was
was-
talking about page 1, Lionel.
I'm
You
just
talking
saying,
about
bro.
Kaido, man.
Every fruit uses, bro. I don't care.
You're forgetting how big Kaido is, Lionel. Like, you think he's fitting?
How big do
all
you think
that in
Kaido
there?
is?
I'm
Pause,
What, the
bro.
dragon form? Or are you talking about? I just annoyed when he was
Super pause, bro.
Yeah, I did. Dragon size. No, I'm kidding.
You think they got condoms in One Piece?
You good, Lawrence?
What?
Yeah, like we need legs.
They killed Killer Bee.
he's kidding.
Yo, if they made a reference to that, this would have been one of the greatest episodes of all time, bro. No joke. That would have been the simplest thing they could have did, and it would have been amazing.
Yo, they can still do that. If Shanks ended this too,
Oda, whoever's in charge, bro, listen to me. If you make a They Kill Killer Bee reference to Killer,
How is
10 out of
masking
10.
coming off?
Yo, he eats noodles, bro, somehow. That's his favorite food. Spaghetti, but he eats it through the mask.
Physically impossible.
yes.
I need to be like Tama or like Chopper at one point. Two hands.
Yeah, they still should have had Momo hold the thing up, bro.
Yeah,
That would have been so peak.
yeah. She's like, stop being a bitch.
Yo, for real.
I'm out here, Peach, looking like an eel
I'm out here riding you.
from the front. You know how hard it was to transition?
Stop.
He's like, I don't know. All right, there you go.
Yo, what's wrong with me, bro? I keep thinking of stupid stuff.
Was he just doing Gappo?
I wonder how he turned it blue when it was clear.
Yeah, right?
Y'all are gonna be upset.
Did you see this?
Nah, I just read the chapter, so if they follow the chapter, you're gonna be like, oh.
Oh my god.
You can turn it off,
Oh my god.
All right. So we went through the episode, guys, and you know I'm gonna do it to you. What did you think about the episode, Lionel?
I mean, the animation is always.
Oh, and give your rating.
Hmm?
And give your rating after. Yeah.
The animation is always good. I always liked it, but like you said, they deviated so much from what we actually saw in the chat when we read the chapter. Like we saw too many flashbacks.
All right, yeah.
Like so much stuff that I was like, I mean, the lightning part was dope. Actually, to me, it looked a little cooler in the anime than in the manga, but that's how they ended it. So I'm just like, I mean, I give it like a 5.
5 out of 10.
Yeah, because again, like so much stuff that you could have just did, you could, like you said, showing flashbacks off an episode we saw the day before. If I wanted to see that, I can just watch the episode already. Why am I seeing the same stuff over and over again? Like that's just wasting time, honestly. So like, this is one of the reasons why I kind of stopped watching the anime. Honestly, I mean it's still good, but like some stuff you're doing stuff that you could do better and you're not. So.
We'll go with the twin, Lawrence. What did you think about the episode? And you could rate it.
Yeah, no, I agree with Lionel. And because like we talk about like even what filler episodes and how something they could do to not do filler episodes, but you're legit making filler scenes in the episode itself. You know, like stuff that we didn't really care to see, like flashbacks and filling up just to fill up the time episode, so you can make other episodes with the same thing. Like legit, when we saw Joy Boy, how much they recycled the scene. Those are filler gaps in the episode that you're adding to the episode that wasn't. We just saw this, like literally, you know, and now you're doing it with adding flashbacks. Where no, we kind of remember what happened. We just saw it, you know, so you don't have to do that. So that when we say that doing it that way kind of takes away from the episode that we're trying to enjoy. And to me, so besides from that, the Kaido and Luffy fight in the beginning seemed kind of cool. There was one move like you mentioned with Kaido's attack. I would say it looked cooler in the manga. But Luffy's attack in the ball looked dope. Mm-hmm. But it was so short-lived, that little exchange between them, that you couldn't even fully enjoy it because it was interrupted by flashbacks and scenes from, I guess that's part of the manga though. What we saw there, that did happen. You know, maybe some other scenes that they added because I don't remember them carrying Killer or
I do.
What's his name, Beppo, like that. They carried him.
Yeah, they carried him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, same as Lionel, I'll probably rate it like a 5 because we know they could do better, and just give us what we want without taking away from the show.
All right, Seb.
was a 3, bro. This was ass. y'all being polite, bro. Even the Kaido Luffy stuff was weak too. Like it just wasn't engaging. It wasn't exciting. Luffy grabbed the lightning, but it was so blah to me. Like the way they did it. Like there was so much of the episode that just had nothing to do with that fight. So I get that that's the reason why we watch it is because of Gear 5th, right? We wouldn't be watching these random One Piece episodes if it wasn't for Gear 5th, right? So when I'm not seeing Gear 5th for a full like 10, 12 minutes, it's just like I basically tuned out, man. Like I was watching the episode like cool, Jinbei doing some stuff, Raizo talking. I was trying to be engaged. I thought Jinbei had a cool line there. He said like Luffy had faith in you and then started this alliance. So like why would I ever doubt you? I thought that was great. But like other than that, Chopper complaining, who cares? Sanji saving some girls. Like the best parts of the episode were our reactions to random funny things that we said. Like nothing in the episode did that. So it's a 3, right? It might even be a 2. Like I just did not care. This was basically a filler episode for me. And even the pieces of it that I wanted to see were extremely underwhelming. So I might sound like Larry, but 3 might leaning towards 2. I'm gonna go 3.
Sound like Larry.
I don't know what your rating about to be, but 3. Hard 3 with a chance to go to 2, bro.
Yeah. For me, I'm not too sure what I would rate it, but I had a lot of fun commenting with you guys. And I think that if we were to watch the One Piece anime continuing forward, I have to watch it with you guys. So I don't know what rating that is, but you can count me out, I guess.
Yeah.
Just no rating.
It's probably the worst rating.
He just pushed.
I don't
no
even want to
rating.
rate it. That's basically
Oh man, bro.
But
it was rough, bro.
I really laughed. It was funny. I had a good time.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Sucks most of you guys don't have somebody like us to watch it.
They're watching it with us now, bro.
Yeah, that's true. You guys are watching it with us now.
Yeah.
Let's go over like 3 super chats. And if they're complicated ones, we just have to pass it. We don't have enough time.
I don't think we have too many sitting. We got one from Luffy Nick. It says $5. It says, yo, what kind of fruits the Gorosei have in the Zoan category? Human fruit model or evolved like Kaido's fish fruit? # Buggy Gang.
Human fruit model, in my opinion.
I hope they're mythical. I don't think they'll be beyond that. But yeah.
Next one.
We got another 5 from Anime's Judgment Day. It says, I'm going to let others call and talk this week, but quick question. Which was worse, Rayleigh letting Ace die or Bogard leaving Garp to die?
Oh, definitely
Bogard.
Definitely
110%, bro.
Yeah.
Well, not only because we don't know if Rayleigh knew, but I agree with you guys.
Oh, he knew. But
the main thing is that Bogart legit has a relationship. And
Bogart was on that ship, bro.
Yes, he was there.
He was on that ship. Anyway, we got another 2 from Ryu Hayabusa. It says, do the twins have a favorite Bible verse?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's up to y'all, bro.
We gotta keep it short, gents.
Favorite Bible verse?
Anytime I could go.
Yeah, go with it.
Yeah, I got one. I like one of my favorites, like 1 John 4, verse 18. And just to briefly, it mentions there's no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. There's more to it, but the beginning of that statement, I love that.
That was beautiful, bro.
Mine is pretty much probably would be Proverbs 3, I think 5 and 6. Pretty much just trust in Jehovah with all your heart. And it goes more into it. I'm keeping it short, but it's trust in God, pretty much.
All right, we got another 5 from Palace. It says, I was pondering watching some Garp highlights. What do you think the significance of Garp naming his son Dragon is? He despises the celestial dragons. Never thought of that.
Yeah, I never thought of that either. Not too sure.
I'm going to say he probably didn't name him.
Yeah, I don't think he named
I
him.
think it's probably something else that went on there. We got another 1-month membership to Nakama status from Mugiwara Waters. It says, first off, Buggy Gang. It says, I've been following y'all for 70 episodes. That means you've seen Lionel 30 times. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Thank you for being here, man. We got another 2 from J.A.Q.U.E. It says, who you got, Jinbei or Kid?
Jinbei.
Oh, man.
Jinbei. You could throw seawater at him. Whole power off.
I am going to go Jinbei, bro. I am too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see Jim.
It's a bad matchup, bro. We got another membership to Nakama status from Biff Jerky. Enjoy
Thank
all the
you.
emojis that come with
Thank
being
you.
a
Appreciate
Nakama.
you guys.
And another form of membership to Nakama status from Jarhead. It says, hope you guys are doing good. Oh, doing good. Love your verses in the Discord. Yes. Appreciate
Did you
the
want
love.
to tell everybody now,
About what?
this week?
Oh, yes. We will be doing the DDT this week on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. It is going to be an awesome new DDT. It's we're continuing the Naruto versus One Piece characters series, and the matchups are going to be fire. It is going to be. I'm trying to remember what the matchups were. You remember?
Yeah, it's gonna be Lucci versus Sakura.
That's the one I missed.
It's gonna be Kid versus Dadada, and then it's gonna be Green Bull versus Naruto.
So tune in for Lawrence's face. Yeah, man. Green Bull versus Naruto.
Yeah, but guys, we're gonna get into the chapter now.
For sure.
So for the chapter cover, we have a reader request. They wanted a black cat with Kuro quietly reading. So Oda drew Kuro reading a heritage book as he sits on a windowsill with a crescent moon over his head next to 3 black cats who also wear the same glasses he does. What did you guys think about this? And we'll start with Law. And we got an hour, guys, left.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep mine short because I didn't really think much about this. I kind of breezed past this. I was like, oh, him and the black cats. I guess they have somewhat of a because he had like a cat theme, but yeah, I honestly don't really care much for Kuro, so
Yeah.
this didn't interest me.
Yeah. Lionel?
I didn't get that much either. I saw a thing on YouTube that I gotta confirm that somebody said that pretty much the fan requests are actually canon from Oda. Like if you friend request it,
I doubt it.
that's I'm like that's too ridiculous. So I'm like I don't know.
We saw Doflamingo.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
We saw Doflamingo out of jail, taking care of a chick.
I mean, that could be a flashback.
That could be a flashback because I think maybe some of it because remember the 2 vice admirals,
Yeah.
that woman and that pig guy.
Yeah.
The woman was a fan made character and Oda made it real. So that's I'm just like, so I just thought that was interesting and like how much information we're getting off these fan request panels. But yeah, I thought it was interesting.
Seb?
Yeah, where's Geen, bro? That's it. That's I have nothing. I like Kuro when he was around, but he ain't Geen, bro.
That's true.
Where Geen at? That's it. That's literally it.
What did I have? I had some like stupid points. So Kuro's crew is called the Black Cat Pirates, which is funny. They're wearing glasses. And considering that everything about him is like black except himself, and he's reading a heritage book. So it seems like cultural appropriation.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's just,
bro.
Studying African studies.
How can I be black?
And then the cat is reading something too. I just don't know what the cat is reading.
My God.
I saw that
What's
too.
wrong
I just don't
with
know
you,
what it
bro?
says. But yeah, that's all I had. All right.
Kuro fake woke.
Yeah, he's fake old. He's like, yo, I saw Up.
Support my brother. Come on.
He saw Get Out. He couldn't relate.
You would have voted for Obama for a 3rd term.
Yeah. He was there.
Oh
in
my
the-
god, bro. He was at the auction.
We're done. All right. The title of this chapter is called Kizaru. It opens up with Luffy yelling into a Denden Mushi, saying he's Monkey D. Luffy, and he'll be the king of the pirates. Not only that, but they also have Vegapunk, and to back off their ships. If not, York is done for. Kizaru, the Marines, and even Big News Morgan, who tapped into the line, can't believe it. Neither can Vivi, who's currently eavesdropping. The Gorosei ask if it's Luffy and who's still alive in Egghead. So Luffy starts babbling away. But before he gives too much info, someone hangs up. Robin tells Luffy that information is a weapon, so don't give it away so freely. Luffy replies back that they're going to move the ships now, and Usopp yells at him that they won't. Baka. Saturn of the Gorosei says that they need 3 things: York's safety, Punk records, and the power plant. That's it. Doberman says, what about Cypher Pole? Saturn reminds him that human lives are nothing more than insects. York cries out that Egghead will end up like Ohara. Nami hits her with her climb attack. Robin smiles because of Nami's actions. Chopper worries about Robin. Then we see everyone, and Kaku is badly hurt because he took on 2 Seraphim. Lilith is crying over Pythagoras and Shaka having passed away. Kaku hears Lucci talking to himself and asks him about it. Lucci replies, not to worry. And Seb, what did you think?
All right, so I love Luffy. You know, we were complaining a lot about like the Luffy saying he's going to surpass people and become the Pirate King when we were watching the chapter. And I get that that's repetitive. I absolutely love hearing Luffy when he's on the phone telling random strangers that he's going to become the Pirate.
That's like his gag.
It's like my favorite Luffy gag, bro. I love it. In general, I liked Robin stepping up and like cutting the phone off and telling Luffy like, yo, why are you giving them information? Like being that smarter, forward-thinking person that Robin is.
I thought it was Nami that did that.
No, it's not Robin. Information is a weapon. Don't hand your enemies weapons. Like that's Nami. I mean, it's Robin. Like, I think, yeah.
I don't know.
It might have been Nami that cut it off.
Yeah.
But it's Robin that said that.
No, yeah.
It might have been Nami that cut it off.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, it's probably Nami that cut it off, considering. Yeah. But either way, I like that. Luffy's naive, like being naive, thinking, but they're going to clear the, like, come on, bro. Kizaru's face was funny. Morgan's is just, like, he just got that level of pull. Like, he just has the tap into this line. Like, a Gorosei member was talking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have that kind of, like, influence, bro. You could get that. I loved Saturn's, like, whole speech about, like, the humans and being insects and stuff. And, like, it really makes you think, like, why do they be listening to them? Like, I get, like, there's a lot of power and influence and everything, but, like, yo, if y'all just banded together, like, you wouldn't have to deal with that kind of stuff. Like, you hear that and you're human, and you know you're human. And it's like, damn, bro, like, you don't think any differently about me. But I gotta listen to you and follow your orders.
Questions like anarchy.
Yo, bro, like, if it's that, it's in my face. Like, it's just like a straight up, you don't matter to me. Like, I don't know. That's
What if he likes being told those things?
Listen, I don't kink shame, bro.
Treat me like dirt.
I don't kink.
Dirty D.
Dirty D. Oh man, I feel like we got through a lot of stuff here. I'm trying to remember where you ended off, but
It's right there.
right here.
Yeah.
All right, is it right here?
It's on the left.
Okay,
At the
so
bottom.
I love Nami reacting to York saying the O'Hara thing. I think anytime the Straw Hats like show that, like it gives me a flashback to that moment where they were banding together to take on the world government on Robin's behalf. Like even Robin's face, like you could see, like she was happy about it. So I like that. I think all these interactions were dope. Like I didn't expect to see like damn, I lost my train of thought there. But I didn't expect to see Morgan's. Lucci talking in the background. It was weird to me that Lucci was even here at all the last chapter. So, like, for him to be here unrestrained and talking to himself in his way, like, yo, somebody handle that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, somebody knock Lucci out. Like, that's me. Like, I was clowning when I read the chapter, like, yo, he's really a domesticated cat. Like, Luffy said, yo, once you realize you can't do nothing, you're going to chill out, right? And, like, he's literally here chilling out. But at least he's doing something, you know? But he realized he can't really hang. So, I like that. I like that whole interaction.
All right. Law?
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, it's now in the beginning. Like, this is basically Luffy's introduction. Like, you say how he answers the phone. Like, you don't say, hi, this is Lawrence Hurley. Hey, this is and that. Luffy, I'm Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm going to be king of the pirates. That's his introduction every time he's speaking on the phone. So, like, and then keeping that aspect is, like, Luffy's consistent with that, where he's kind of low-key keeping his dream alive and letting everyone know that you're not going to stop this. And I'm that boldly to say it to anybody. I'll say it to Yonkos. I'll say it to strangers. I say it because I'm going to achieve it. You know? And to me, I thought it was interesting because, like, how Luffy says it here, if you care about 𝐴𝐴𝐵 safety, move your ships away. I felt like that was very un-Luffy-like.
Yo, right?
I was like, I don't really normally see Luffy do that. Like, you guys better move your ships away if you guys care about 𝐴𝐵 safety. Like, giving threats like that, to me, I was like, wow, okay, interesting, because that's not Luffy. Like, you know, that's not normal Luffy. So I was like, I guess it's a situation to get out of here. But I thought that was very un-Luffy-like for him to say that. And honestly, I like this part too, because this is the first time we see Luffy really interacting or speaking with the Gorosei, like the Five Elders. This is the first time, you know? And again, he says his normal phrase of like, I'm gonna be king of the pirates. And then they're like, oh, so this is Straw Hat Luffy. And I like how they just casually just like, yeah, so who's there with you? Who's alive, you know? And Luffy, like his naivety just kind of goes into that. Like, oh yeah, so we have some injured and, you know, it's kind of like how he just gets wrapped up in that pace and everything and then they close it. But seeing how calm the Gorosei was, like, even though like they had their reaction towards it, but also too on the bottom, it says, because we've been hearing this for a while now, it says, He's a true monster, just like all the rumors or the stories say. Where are they getting these stories from? Like, who's saying these stories? Because we all know the people that Luffy helps, they're only going to say nothing but good things about Luffy.
It's propaganda, bro.
Yeah, so like,
yeah.
so again, like, is it, you know, the government, the world is setting like, all right, we can't have too many people backing, putting Luffy in a good light, you know? So are they spreading these lies about Luffy? Because where would you be getting that he's a monster from? Like, who would actually be telling you these stories? Because essentially, when you see Luffy's water pressure says it all. We saw it on Dressrosa. When they saw Luffy in Gear 4, they said he looked vicious, nothing like his water pusher, because he looked actually like a nice guy, you know? And then you meet him, he's liberating like these countries. The people he's liberating were only going to say positive things about him. So who's saying these stories? Bastion made a good point. It has to be propaganda from the world government that they're spreading these lies about Luffy to undermine his name, or like people not to side with him. You know, that he's actually a threat, not going to help you. Like he's really liberating countries. No, they're going to paint a different picture to Luffy, right? And to me, I just thought of like the secret ops thing, like what Sabo. We want to capture these objectives. Right now, the world government is in a similar predicament. You know, they have 3 things they want to accomplish in this war that they're about to get into. And right here, about the insects thing, about viewing humans. So, what I understood, because Doflamingo says the same thing in Dressrosa, right? Something very similar. But he doesn't call them insects. He calls them humans, but not referring to himself. So you can kind of give that as a whole baseline that all the celestial dragons, all of them view themselves as not human. Like, you know, we saw the attitude, like, we thought it was weird, where, like, how, for example, Doflamingo's father, how it was done when he stepped down, you don't think that people are going to react towards you? But you got to think of his mindset. He legit believes all these people are beneath him and that he's, like, a god. So, yeah, I could leave my throne and come down here and you guys still wouldn't do anything. Like, what would you guys do? Because they legit view them as, like, remember, we told, too, even, like, they view fishmen as subhumans. So they view the regular humans as insects, like, you know, like nothing, and then they view fishmen even lower than that. Viewing themselves even, like, because Doflamingo legit, when he's talking to law, calls them, like, you humans, and the way, I forgot, I should check the wording, but the way he says the wording is that the celestial dragons do not view themselves as humans at all. Like, they're literally above all of that, you know, that they're literal gods or whatever. You know, so him saying right here is kind of reason that points. And like you bring out too, is that the Marines, you guys should know this already, how the world government them operate. And you guys still choose to. I mean, this guy, he probably has no power to do so, but that's why I can't wait to figure out when the Marines were installed. Was it, because we know the world government took power like 800 years ago. Were the Marines always in existence and then came to, all right, the world government, we obey the current power, right? Or were they installed after? I want to figure with that part out. When the Marines have they always been the police, and then, you know, the government controls the police, you know? When the Marines were installed, were they after the world government in power, or was it they've always been around, you know? I think that would be interesting to know. And before I close up, I just want to add, like, here, I like seeing how they're all just, like, relaxed and eating, but it's like, it's crazy how they just literally let their guard down around Rob, Lucci, and Kaku, right? It gets crazy to me, because, like, even, like, Zoro, who's usually the more cautious, like, he even be yelling at Luffy, like, don't let your guard down, we're in the new world, like, you gotta take this seriously, you know, that stuff. Yeah, you're doing the same thing right now. Like, there's no way, I mean, how would you know, but, like, because they're not attacking, but you can't view them as friends or allies, you know? Like, you should have a keep watch over them. Like, I feel like they're usually more, because, like, for example, when we saw Karibo legit in a barrel, they noticed he was there, like, at least Frankie. They have no awareness to what Rob Lucci or them at all.
I would just put them in a bubble or something. That was my whole thing. Like,
because they're not handcuffed, nothing at all.
I don't know that it would change anything that happens in this chapter, just based off what Lucci was doing, but, like, he's just not even restrained, bro.
But, like, even Stussy, like, you should know at the very least. All right, maybe the Straw Hats don't know, but you know how the CP0 operates. And if you're fully allied with Vegapunk, which I believe you are, you should have some type of more of a cautious around the threat that Rob Lucci is. He's not handcuffed or anything. He can literally start attacking you all. Yeah, he's not going to win, but still, like, that's still a threat, you know, that's not taken care of. So, but yeah, that's all I got for now.
All right, Lionel?
I agree a little with what you guys are saying with the Rob Lucci thing, because again, you think about his objective was to kill Vegapunk.
Gotta stop using the words dying, sorry guys.
I'm sorry, to take care of Vegapunk. And like, you know, the fact that they're like, again, you said that 𝘚𝑠hy is with them. Like, she betrayed them, but she also knows Rob Lucci's objective. And the fact that 𝘚𝑠hy is not really keeping an eye on Rob Lucci like that, it seems kind of like, I know Straw Hats, that's what they do, but 𝘚𝑠hy, you're with them. Your objective is to protect Vegapunk. So either you better keep an eye on him, which maybe you are, but if you're following Straw Hat's pace, this might lead to Vegapunk, you know, taking care of or passing. So I was thinking of a little bit what that theory that guy made. I forgot his name, but when he talks about Garcia talks about the 3 objectives: York's safety, Punk records, then talks about the power plant that creates Mother Flame. I was thinking of with the whole Enel thing. This might show that it's not that, but we don't know because Enel's either here because they're implying that the power plant's is on Egghead, which we haven't seen what the power plant looks like. We don't know what generates the power from Mother Flame, but apparently it's here. I don't know what happened or what the Mother Flame, like, why is it one-time machine that you use it once, now you need another power plant? We don't know. They're so vague about what's going on with the Mother Flame that once you used it, you need to constantly need a power source from Egghead. And I'm thinking that right there shows that if Enel has unlimited power, they wouldn't be needing a power plant from Egghead to produce Mother Flame's power to do what they did at the alien to destroy it. Again, less Enel's at Egghead, which I highly doubt. So I think that theory kind of right there kind of like maybe not accurate at all. Again, we don't know. We're still seeing what's going on, still developing what's happening on Egghead, so anything could happen, or like those surprises. But honestly, a lot of it, through this chapter, I got all horror vibes. A lot, again. Like, for instance, I really thought, what's his name, Doberman? That's his name? Mm-hmm. I really got a sense of 𝑎okiji when he pretty much told him, like, everybody has insects and everything's disposable. It's something similar to the same thing, that 𝑎okiji is not agreeing with the world government about disposing human lives, even their own lives, their own comrades. So how the world government, they're willing to do that. Like, even, for instance, like we see later on what Rob Lucci's doing, helping them out. But he still doesn't care. He's still willing to do this. Even though Rob Lucci's on the back scenes doing whatever, trying to help out in their favor, yet he's still, in his eyes, disposable. And that's something I honestly start thinking that we might possibly get, I don't know, that the Marines might actually branch off, or it might be a fraction that's going against the world government. Like some Marines, like not fully what 𝑎okiji's doing, but some Marines are probably going to start deciding or disagreeing with the world government and make their own fraction. It might be like going to the war, maybe fight the world government themselves.
I mean, SWORD already exists, but yeah.
True, but I'm thinking of actually fighting this Marine. Like how the revolutionaries are attacking the world government. We might see the Marines start really deciding to not join the revolutionaries or join 𝑎okiji, but start branching off to the world government and actually start fighting against them because the Marines keep on showing that they actually care about people's lives to a degree. And the world government keeps on showing that we don't. Mm-hmm. Whatever fits our objective, that's it. Regardless of human lives we're being saved. And that's what he said. Even our own comrades now are not even being considered. So that's why I started to think the Marines are starting to get that face. And also I got Roger vibes with Luffy and people thinking Luffy was a monster. Mm-hmm. The same thing they did the same thing with Roger. People viewed Roger as a monster, but if you actually get the real story, Roger wasn't. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna skip my turn, guys. So, how many super chats do we have?
A couple.
All right. We're gonna read your super chat, guys, like in a little bit. I gotta get through the chapter first, okay? So bear with me. Next, Usopp contacts the basement to talk to the previously imprisoned Cypher Pole agents. They're delighted and thank the Straw Hats for the food. They want to change their scenery, though, because they find it creepy that the Seraphim are with them. Then we see S-Bear, S-Snake, S-Hawk, and S-Shark trapped in the bubble balls. S-Shark is chilling. S-Hawk feels disrespected. S-Snake is upset, and S-Bear just seems absent-minded. Then we see S-Snake talk. Then Frankie says he's grateful for her. She actually released them from their petrification. Vegapunk is weirded out by the reason, though. Then we see Luffy in a flashback talk to her because he thinks she's the real Boa Hancock. He tells her to release his friends. Then 𝑆nake blushes and does as he says. Jinbei chimes in and says that the same thing would have happened with the real Boa. Vegapunk starts taking notes since he didn't predict this would happen because it's not a part of their programming. Luffy thanks her again, and 𝑆nake thinks Luffy just told her he loves her. Atlas tells Stella that they can't open the dome. Communications are down. York boasts about how it's pointless. Only she knows the password. Then we see Stussy, and she informs everyone of the Marines' numbers. Vegapunk asks Nami if her log pose got a fix. And she goes, yeah, I had a signal since we left Wano, and it's pointing towards Elbaf. Usopp and Luffy's jaws just drop. Vegapunk suggests that they take a route towards the ship, and they'll have Vega Force 1 fly them out, but after they leave the dome, essentially, the ship will just stop flying. So Frankie suggests, how about we just coupe de burst out? And then Vegapunk goes, what is that? And he goes, that's how I can make the ship fly with cola. And then Vegapunk's like, cola? and then Stella, Edison, and Atlas get to cracking the code. Lilith, Frankie, Luffy, and Bonnie head out first to the ship. Bonnie asks Luffy about Sanji. She thinks he's cool. He's a great fighter, and he cooks. Luffy asks why she's in a good mood. She responds, I don't want to take out Vegapunk anymore. And that's about it, guys. We ended with that one. So we'll start with Lino. What did you think about this part? And we have about 47 minutes, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to try to keep mine brief. I actually thought it was really, I won't say amazing, but really funny that Frankie did something that Vegapunk didn't thought of doing or didn't do. Like,
Who would think of that, bro?
no, I'm just saying, no, I'm not talking about the cola. I'm not focused on the cola. I'm talking about actually making the ship fly. Like, that didn't, like, Vegapunk, we would think Vegapunk would do it first, but Frankie beat him to it. So I thought that was actually interesting, and how his view, Vegapunk's view towards Frankie, has it changed his expression? Because I think that will lead to him more like, if this guy actually is taking some of my stuff and also doing his own thing with it, that's something I didn't even think of. So he might be more impressed with Frankie, and we might see something more with him and Frankie. So I thought that was pretty cool. And what else? I thought like it was a little bit funny with Bonnie. Like I feel like in a weird way again that women fall. Not obviously she's not falling for Sanji, but like Sanji gets play, but just not with Nami. Like we see it even on Wano, bro. I'm just saying I thought it was kind of funny. It kind of goes back to like other scenes we saw with Sanji and women.
Sometimes you don't get the one you want, bro.
The one you want, yeah, that is true. And I thought it was pretty cool with the 𝐴lfbath thing, kind of showing that the Shards might go to 𝐴lfbath. We might get an 𝐴lfbath arc, which would be dope. Because it's been like the same thing with Wano, Fishman Island. It's been referenced and shadowed so many times. We kind of want to get there and see what's up with them, especially with the King of Giants. Like, who's the King of the Giants and Loki and stuff? Especially the Giants haven't really got a good showing. Hopefully, 𝐴lfbath gives us a better impression of them.
𝐴lfbath, bro.
𝐴lfbath.
Yeah.
I want to keep doing it. I'm just saying.
La.
Vegapunk was out here looking at Frankie like, oh, new protege? He was like, yo, I know I got these.
He pointed at her.
Yo, that part made me laugh so hard.
What? He's like the scientific mind I can bring out. No, okay. Anyway, but honestly, I want to address the Seraphims being able to show the emotions or like what they inherited from their because they're clones.
Doppelgangers.
They're doppelgangers, right? So this actually could potentially open up some new stuff, right? So if they inherited that too, that's not part of their program, showing that they could probably even rebel against their programming through their natural, what they inherited from their doppelgangers. Because I'm not going to get too much into like her liking Luffy because, anyway. But the main thing is like that, since that is Mihawk, right? I want to know, all right, what they inherited. Is it the younger version of themselves? Because if that is true, we could see young Mihawk in action. As in, what I mean is, young Mihawk's ambition, right? To be the world's greatest swordsman, right? So we know now Mihawk's kind of in this coasting area. I achieved what I wanted, and I'm chilling here. And now his freedom lies, and we're like, I don't really want to be bothered by anything. I want to be able to do whatever I want when I want without any responsibility. I'm good when no one hassling me. I could leave. I could do this. He wants that type of freedom, like a laid back freedom now because he achieved his dream. But a young Mihawk was more ambitious, more, I guess, thirsty for battle, right? Like I want to take on the top. So now you have this young Mihawk in the Hawk Seraphim that could probably where you sees that all right, the original, his doppelganger is the world's strongest one, and you're not. And you see, he just met Zoro, who's showing that he's stronger than you. So what would that awaken inside this young Mihawk? Where like, is that ambition the young one had, or the original Mihawk? I want to be the greatest, still there. So then we can kind of see that strength of a young Mihawk in action, how he would fight, how he would go about that battle, that ambition, that will, and how it would affect Mihawk there. We get a chance to see that. Like not a flashback, but in live panel. I thought that could be very interesting, seeing how the emotion sides, or that more was just their strength was inherited through these seraphims, right? Because she fell in love with Luffy. And also, I want to add, I think I realized something. I know I said in the past, I could be wrong, but I said the star in their eyes, right, was like their kill switch mode, right? But we saw she has the stars in her eyes now when she's thinking about Luffy, right? And like, twice, again, when it happened, and when she had a flashback towards it. I wonder if the stars now is just emotion, right? Like they're fighting because they're using their programming, but when an emotional side is triggered, it could be anger, aggression, hostility, or whatever. That's when you see the stars' eyes because an emotional side is triggered in their programming. You know, that's what I thought of through that. But I'm excited that hopefully we see a young, ambitious Mihawk wanting to be the best of stuff that we missed, and not the Mihawk we see who's coasting now in this young Mihawk. And I think that's all I had because we don't have a lot of time. But yeah.
Right?
I'll make this quick. I actually thought it was really interesting to see the CP agents eating. Everybody's eating. It's something I noticed. Everybody's like gearing up for a war, gearing up for battle. Everybody's eating. But I thought it was interesting. We had the whole situation where the Gorosei member, Saturn, was talking about humans or insects, right? And then we have a juxtaposition to that in this. It's not exactly juxtaposition, but we have the humans looking at the Seraphim in a way that's like, they're freaking me out. Their existence bothers me. Because as much as we want to cape for humans in One Piece, they are also discriminatory people. They are also not great as far as history of discriminating against people that aren't like them. So they're not innocent either. It's just, I thought it was interesting that we got that twice in one chapter, where it was like from over top with the Gorosei member, and then even just these like regular CP people were like, yo, can we change the scenery? Like, I'm like, and that's just Seraphim. Like, they're just regular kids, kind of. They're not regular, but you get what I mean? They're not doing anything to them specifically. And I don't think it was just fear that they would attack them. I think they're actively creeped out by the Seraphim's existence because of their skin, because of the hair, because of the wings, because of what they are. So I thought that was interesting. The bubble, Usopp needs to get his hands on those bubbles, bro. Mm-hmm. He needs to upgrade the weaponry and add those bubbles to his arsenal because they broken. I thought the Luffy Hancock dynamic was great. Lawrence brought up the Mihawk one and what they could be for their ambitions and things. My question is this seeping through the S-Snake because of Boa's Conqueror's Haki? Like we talked about Haki being transferred in the cloning process, etc. in the past. What could this mean for what the Seraphims are and what they could be, right? Could they break their programming because the person you were experimented on or cloned from is a conqueror? I think it's interesting that Hancock is the one that did this. And I know it could just be a gag and stuff with Luffy. It does open the realm of possibility for a Mihawk. I know there's people on the fence about him having conquerors, whatever. But for another confirmed conqueror in Doflamingo, what could S Flamingo or S Joker, whatever it's called, be doing against the programming because of what his conqueror's Haki could leak into? My mind went there. Again, I thought the gag was amazing. Vegapunk's interaction with Frankie was amazing. The Ankola? Like that, I thought that was great. I feel like Vegapunk probably opened his mind to 1,000 places. And of course, if y'all saw Larry and Masha's reaction to them saying they going to 𝐿𝐴, bro. I don't know if y'all seen it, but I watched that live reaction. I had the same reaction, bro. We going. It's in the log post.
Yeah.
Like there's no, we're not going anymore. Like we're going to 𝐿𝐴. I thought that was amazing. And I also thought it was really cool to see the Vegapunk say, like, never play mind games with us. Like, they're actively trying to crack the passcode. It low-key reminded me of Fallout when I was trying to crack passcodes. I know it did for you too, Larry. But yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Let's get to the next one, guys.
You gotta give your takes, man. I try to be quick.
Nah, we don't have enough time.
All right.
All right. Finally, we go to the Marines. They received a transmission from Lucci. He gave them a bunch of information and wasn't talking to himself. Actually, he was talking to the Gorosei. Saturn related all the information to Kizaru. They know they're all trapped in the dome now. Saturn asks Kizaru, since he's made of light, can you bypass the defense system? He says, of course. Saturn suggests that he should just go do his thing, but Kizaru knows the cost of moving like that. Sentomaru would sink their ships, and it won't be an easy fight. Lucci located the power plant, so now Kizaru has everything he needs to know what to do now. Marines prepare for battle. Luffy's inside the dome, and he's bouncing on the sky clouds, and he loves it. Frankie tells him to get serious and stop playing around. Kizaru does sacred Yata Mirror and forces his way into the dome, only to be greeted by a ready and willing to fight Sentomaru. Sentomaru then tells the pacifistas to go crazy. The Straw Hats see a light below them, and Luffy is panicked, sweating, and tells them that someone strong has just arrived. So, let's start with Law.
Honestly, this is where I guess I'm just gonna skip the whole Rob Lucci thing. What just drew me the interest the most is because I compared Sentomaru's block with Rob Lucci to this. Like I had to go back because we gotta wait till like I guess the next chapter to see the aftermath of that. But I'm sorry, if you're not blocking Rob Lucci's, I don't see how you're blocking this.
I thought the same.
And if he blocks this, I'm gonna be a little upset. Because yeah, at first I was like, all right, he caught him off guard. You know, that's the difference. But then I went back to where Luffy went to go check on him. And he says, don't be foolish, I noticed him. Then you see him using both hands and blocking in the panel. Similar to this, right here. So we have, he's awakened and all that stuff, but this is like Admiral we talking about, bro. Like, if he blocks this fully on, I'm going to be mad at the inconsistency right here. Like, full on. I know I am. I'm going to be upset. Because this is also, too, because even right here, we're getting Luffy's reaction to sensing Kizaru. Like, yo, watch out, you know? Someone strong is coming. You know, so he recognizes that. So, we didn't get that with Rob Lucci. You know what I'm saying? Luffy was just like, oh, hold on, guys. Someone's here packing a punch. No. You know, but we see that with the way Luffy reacted to this was like, yo, be on alert. And honestly, the way he reacted here is interesting. I'm not going to lie. I thought raising Kizaru's level, because we always put like, all right, Aokiji and Akainu are hands down stronger. But maybe they were all just the exact same strength. You know? Like, if Kizaru was there, like, fighting with one of them, it would have been 10 days in same situation, you know? That's what I started thinking of. Right? At the very least. Because I thought of that, or because we always call him like he's like lazy justice, whatever. Mm-hmm. What if he was actually the strongest out of all of them, but just not ambitious enough? Like for example, remember in Bleach, the number one Espada, right? You would have thought the number two, he was like Death, would have been the strongest, right? Because of his power, but the number one was, and he just kind of like didn't really care for fighting that much. It was just like I'm here, but Aizen and them are guys. No, he is the strongest Espada, right? What if it's something like that, where like he's this crazy powerful admiral, but he's just usually chill. Like kind of like I always said, the funny quirk where like he has this crazy fast ability, yet he's chill all the time. You know, like for example, I thought of like for example, like the exact opposite of like the Flash. Like what's his name? There's like Wally West. But either way, one of the Flashes, like he's always like talking fast, always hyper, because he's always in speed mode, right? Because I was like the opposite of that. He can move as fast as speed of light and everything, but he's always just like, mosh, you know. It's kind of like he's kind of like high all the time. Like he's like just in that chill mode, you know? So that's like the way One Piece works. They kind of, people have those weird quirks about it. Like you have one of the most serious people in the gang, Virgo, but he always has food on his face or something goofy with him, you know. But right here, I thought of that with Kizaru. What if he was actually the strongest out of all of them? Just his ambition, isn't wired that way, you know. And we don't have a lot of time, so yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it here. So you guys can go.
Seb?
I thought the Bonnie telling Sanji he was like a good like cook and he's like valuable. I thought that was funny.
We passed that, bro.
Oh, did we? Oh, yeah, the Gorosei interaction with Kizaru was interesting to me because we got some actual characterization from Kizaru. He straight up said, like, to a Gorosei member, like, yeah, that's my friend. And I'm going to go out of my way to disobey what you want because of how I feel about that person. And I'm like, yo, you was just talking all that stuff a second ago to the Vice Admiral. But it's oh man, we gotta work around now with this because how Kizaru's coming. So clearly there's a value in human life as long as they powerful enough, right? So I thought that was funny. I like the interaction overall with him getting to feed the intel from Lucci and everything. Sentomaru looked pretty badass. He just did. Like telling the pacifisters to eliminate all the hostilities. Like Kizaru doing the beam thing, and I knew it was gonna get a lot of reaction as to him blocking it. I wanted to lean on the whole he knows his ability, he's familiar with him. But come on, bro, it's Kizaru, right? So I hope Sentomaru just gets packed real quick from this attack specifically. I don't care if you blocked it or not. Whatever. Like I'll use the I'm familiar with your ability thing, whatever. Like, and I know he looks cool here, and I know this is a cool little cliffhanger situation. But I fully expect he should be packed from this specific attack by itself. But that's me. I'm not gonna add too much. I have a little bit more, but we don't have much time. So
Yeah, Lionel.
I thought some things with Sentomaru and Kizaru, but I also thought it could be also. He knew Sentomaru as a young dude. Like, could be. I'm not saying it's the Garp and Luffy thing, but we also got to put that into play. He could be holding back against Sentomaru because again, he didn't want to leave him. Like, he didn't want to go past him, but he also knows that's my boy. So like, it could be conflict of interest. Like, he's fighting him, but he's also may not go all out. Or again, he might be sleeping in the next panels. We don't know. I thought it was again when Kizaru did the beaming thing. It just reminded me of the same thing what Garp did. But Garp does it with his own physical capabilities, like moving that fast. I thought that two scenes were dope. It actually always questioned, like, you know how Luffy's sensing Kizaru and how strong he is. But it always bothered me thinking that he didn't do that with Kaido. When we saw Kaido in the sky, before we knew, like, Luffy's like, Law says, Luffy, come over here, go to Kaido, right? And he says, when the dragon comes down, Luffy's like, what is that? I was like, you didn't sense how strong and terrifying Kaido is, that always bothered me. Because Luffy sensed two admirals, Fujitora and Kizaru. But you didn't sense how terrifying Kaido is?
In Luffy's defense, the admirals have put some work in on him, bro.
Already. No, Luffy should have sensed Kaido in the sky, then saying, oh, I feel something ridiculously strong. Then Kaido comes down, and Luffy says, what is that?
Not wrong.
And he said, like, all that should have happened.
There's some scar tissue in that brain there.
That would have been doper if that did happen. Like,
some emotional damage.
It always bothered me.
There's some emotional damage.
I'm stopping here, but that always bothered me. Wait, what'd you just say?
Emotional damage, bro.
Emotional damage.
Oh, sorry. One more thing. I also want Luffy to get shine on Kizaru because the last time he saw Kizaru sent him. And I hope we get a, like, you know, remember when that Wingport War? He said, get this trash out of here.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want, all right, what do you think of Luffy now, Kizaru, if they face each other? That's my last thing.
Yeah, he was like, guts alone is not going to get you anywhere, young Straw Hat.
That's the last time he saw him?
Yeah. That's the last
He kicked him and everything.
I remember that. No, he saw him again after that.
Everyone kicked at the
He saw him again after that.
When? After me for the war? Nah, that's the last
Luffy
time.
never saw.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, kicked in your chest.
Oh, that's like a second ago. You eat it now.
Oh man. I'll just say something real quick. I thought the chapter was pretty cool until Luffy was sweating like that. Because there's no way.
Big Kizaru,
Listen, bro. There's no way you see Kaido. And Admirals wasn't even daring to step foot in Wano.
This one was? He was about to action.
We know that was a lie. He said, yeah, I could go there, but I'm going to fight Big Mom, Kaido, the Kaido pirates, Big Mom and her pirates, Luffy, Apu, Kid, Drake. Should I keep going?
Why you naming Drake, bro?
And Akazaya not like all I'm saying is, and they wouldn't step into Wano because they didn't know the type of strength Wano had because of the samurai being so shrouded in mystery. We know if Kizaru would have went there, he would have got bodied.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
And if Green Bull himself says the reason why we ain't step on here is because you existed, that says a lot. Yeah. So, regardless, all I'm saying is Luffy looking like that brought the chapter from like a 9 to like a straight 6 for me, dog. But that's all I gotta say.
Well, I will say this though, because like I said this before, because someone's saying it. I don't think Luffy reacted this way out of fear for like himself.
It's not fear for himself.
Yeah,
bro.
it's mostly fear because he has to protect Vegapunk. Because Luffy is someone who doesn't fear anything, for anything and anyone.
Bro, if he gonna fear anybody, should have been Kaido. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's more shock than fear. It's like, oh, it's not the Admiral's here. Like,
bro, we getting at Mihawk for sweating and asking questions.
I don't sweat scale. That's y'all.
We got
that's you.
We got at Mihawk a little bit.
I'm not a sweat
but
scaler.
we ain't getting at Luffy for like, look at his face.
That's big Kizaru, dog.
Well, that's also the light. The light is coming up.
Y'all are discounting the emotional damage, bro.
Look at his face.
Yo, you gotta realize. Do you want to press start? Sentomaru probably got kicked through all this, so you're seeing the light come up.
Yeah, that's why you see Sentomaru.
He's like, yo.
I don't know. That's just me. But let's hit these super chats, and then guys, we're gonna do calls.
You gotta do sponsors too.
After we do sponsors. So listen, if you guys could do us a big favor, like the video if you possibly can. That would do us so much justice.
Yeah,
so
we got $5 from 𝐵𝐵𝐺. It says, just sending some support, guys. The best OP pod around. It's great seeing a Boricua do big things. # Larry has the best takes. Sev, keep up the dope DDTs.
How do you know I'm Puerto Rican?
I don't know how they do that.
How do you know this?
I read it earlier. I was
this,
like,
bro?
how, bro?
Like, what?
We got another 2 from Kirby. It says, when will Shanks betray Luffy? # Snakewatch. # Utapak. Uta in a pack, right? I think.
Why would Shanks betray?
Who cares, bro? We got 6-month membership from General 30. It says, Shanks related to York both got the snitch gene. Damn 30.
Nah.
We got another 2.
You mean Lucci?
We got another 2 from Project Iceman. It says, Kuro wearing the African hat. Fake woke. We got another 5.
We gotta get a picture of that in the Discord. We gotta get a picture of that.
We got another 5 from Vilek the Spartan. It says, Wagwan. Been watching y'all since y'all had 30K subs. Finally caught up this afternoon to catch a live.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for being here. Wagwan.
Thank you.
We got another 20 from Juan Curious, but no super chat attached. So thank you so much, Juan. But next time, feel free to speak your mind. We got another 5 from Alexander. It says, Vegapunk will see Kid's power and realize his ancient power, Tesla's magnetism theory. Child Kid was shown holding an Iron Giant. Ancient robot.
Okay.
It's a lot there.
If he's still alive.
Kid's alive, bro. We got another 2 from Kirby. It says, could Kuzan possibly be a spy for the world government? I don't think Kuzan would ally with the world government specifically.
Yeah.
Like, the world government is probably not for him. We got another 9-month membership to Yonko status from Illusion, our highest tier of membership. It says, yo, getting real close to 1 year. Love y'all boys. Question, with the satellites passing, do y'all think there's a way for Vegapunk to bring them back or make a different version of them since they're a part of him? I say yes.
Yes.
He probably has backup memory cards for them or something like that.
Yeah. I will say the fact that Lilith was so sad about it does kind of speak to maybe he can't, but...
I think it's all in the cloud mind.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be in the cloud?
Yeah.
But we got another 5 from Juan Curious. It says, I forgot to say something. LOL. Hope all is great. Correct me if I'm wrong, but what do you guys think Vivi's reaction will be to Robin on the crew? I think Vivi's reacted to that already.
Yeah, she did.
Long time ago.
Yeah, she did.
Long time ago. But thank you, Juan.
She was like, I'm a get
She's
her.
probably like, yo, Robin thinks I'm the worst Straw Hat.
We got another 2 from Project Iceman. It says, maybe Cola is the powerhouse Vegapunk needs. LOL. I guarantee you his mind went there. I guarantee it.
He was like, hey, yo. Yeah, that made me laugh. It was so funny.
It was the point, bro. He pointed at him like Cola. We got another 2 from Procumbent. It says, has Mar finished reading OP, or what arc is he on? Mar.
He's still on Baratier, bro.
I said, hey man, bro, I'm tired of you messing with me.
We got another 2 from Sword Egg. It says Lucci being a perv this chapter. Yo, he was eyeing every girl, bro. Every girl. They weren't them. They weren't, you know. Anyway, we got another 5 from Travis. It says, what do you guys think about the difference between Luffy's reaction to Green Bull versus his reaction to Kizaru? We just talked about it a little bit. It's a bit of a plot inconsistency, I will say. It just is.
I'm glad you're not trolling.
Grimbo, not that level, bro.
I'm not ready to go there with it. It's a bit of a plot inconsistency. I'll say that. We got another 5 from Biff Jerky. It says, of all the Straw Hats, which one do you think would be most underrated, and what upgrade would they need to catch up to the rest in terms of strength?
Sanji.
Underrated, really. Frankie. I think I said it before, Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie.
And the upgrade would.
It could be either.
Could be
I think
anything.
people's likability of Sanji makes him feel like he's overrated, but if you were to take that away, he'd seem underrated.
Yeah, I can see that. We got another 2 from Monkey D Sauce. It says hashtag Kizaru gang. Shout out to the gang, bro. Amber Agenda, full effect. We got another 5 from Samuel Charlo. It says, last panel is interesting. Luffy reacts to Kizaru arriving, and we see light forming behind Luffy. Could Kizaru behind Luffy in next chapter?
No,
I don't
it's
see
coming
that.
from the bottom.
Yeah, I don't see
That's why
that.
the light is on his bottom face.
Yeah. We got another 3-month membership to Yonko status from Afro Corey. It says, is it possible that after the fight with Kaido, Luffy's observation haki grew more powerful, that he could sense the power of those who were truly strong and needed to be introduced to Kaido's strength first?
Plot hole. Reason being, he couldn't find where Bonnie or Vegapunk was. So if you can't sense weaker people, then that just sounds weird to me.
Oda plays fast and loose with the observation hockey feats. He just does. He just does. Because he needs chapters to have people surprised at things. With observation hockey, nothing should surprise you at any point. Yeah. Really.
Correct. Yeah.
So,
But you could also just put Luffy does let his guard down a lot. So sometimes he could have it on, sometimes he wasn't.
we got another 2 from Elvin MP. It says Luffy was putting his game face on, not fear. I had to disagree. That's not Luffy's game face.
Is that your game face?
That's not your game face, bro.
Is that your game face?
That's not your game face, bro.
I don't want to see that.
But that's all the super-
Marv, let's hit sponsor, and then we're going to take calls, guys. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Have you been struggling lately? Maybe you're having trouble sleeping, difficulty with a relationship, or just struggling from low self-esteem. Listen, I've been there. We've been there. If so, then today's BetterHelp wants to help you. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to listen and help you. Talk to your therapist in a private, online environment at your own convenience. There is a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area. You just fill out a questionnaire, simple as that, to help assess your specific needs. And then you get matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Then you schedule a secure video and phone sessions. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages and everything you share is completely confidential. I happened to sign up at one point regarding my confidence issues. Next thing you know, my confidence issues are not issues anymore. I'm doing pretty well in that area. You can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime. Join the 2 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. Special offer goes out to all that One Piece Talk listeners. You get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/TOPT. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TOPT. Thanks again to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode. Yeah.
We got a couple more soups if you want to read them before we get into.
Let's read the
calls.
soups real quick
Yeah.
and then calls.
We
Marv,
got-
don't put the number up yet.
Yeah, we got another 5 from Pimp Chimp. It says, how do y'all feel about possibly Sanji and Bonnie's ship? They work, loves to cook and loves to eat. I gotta get confirmation on Bonnie's age before I ship her with anybody, bro.
I'm still the Nanji.
Facts, bro. Yeah, me too. We got another 5 from James Hudson. It says, I guarantee Larry would sweat buckets if an admiral rolled up on him. Hashtag Larry has bad takes. Hashtag Sims for Seb. Hashtag Lionel isn't real. Hashtag Law has a cult.
I don't know if I like that one.
He's on a lot of wildness right now.
This is better than the Lawrence is a DILF one.
You started that. First of all,
What happened?
He wasn't
just not get into it. I'm doing. I
It
am
was
happy.
Lawrence D. Dilf, bro. It was amazing.
It was
We got another 10 gifted memberships from Pig, a.k.a. James Hudson. Thank you so much. Everybody receiving the memberships, please throw W's in the
Thank
chat
you, James.
for
Thank
Pig.
you.
And we did get a $1 super chat from Buggy D. Dragon. Thank you. I'm sure he's a member of Buggy Gang. That is his first super chat. So
Yes.
thank you.
Hey.
Thank you, guys.
But that's all.
Let's do the phone number. Let's take some phone calls from our fans.
Oh shoot, it's too close.
You're too close, man. Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Yo, this is Andrew.
Hey,
Andrew, back at it again. What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Yeah, I just got back from work and I'm everything's been going good.
I'm glad to hear that, man. What's up? Tell us your question.
Yeah. Oh, just one thing. I'll just make this really quick. Yo, _ʍ𝐽 was literally looking like Soldier Boy at on the Breakfast Club interview. When he mentioned Drake.
Somebody please meme that, bro.
Yeah, we got to get the Discord to do that one too.
Yeah. So for my question, it's a general question. So what is one trope in anime and manga that you absolutely do not like or just can't stand?
Oh man, for me it's the Brocks, it's the Sanjis,
The perversion.
just the perversion when it gets too much. I think it's good for some ways, like I can't remember a good pervy character that I was like, yo, I really mess with that.
You ain't like Moroku?
Lupin the Third.
Yeah, Lupin was cool.
Lupin does pervy things perfectly. Like it's not too much. I didn't really like
You like
Moroku. No,
like Moroku.
it was too much.
You must have hated Master Roshi.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Master Roshi either.
What about? No, he was different. I don't think he was that.
Kakashi's perverted. He's
What
just
about
he's
Vash?
tame with it. Though.
Nah, he just
Vash
reads.
was perverted too.
He just reads
Nah, Vash
porno
was
books.
different. I actually.
Vash is different too.
That's how I thought about a little bit.
Yeah, that's for me though.
I can't stand the cute stuff. I feel like it goes over the top sometimes. They try to like make stuff cute, like the kawaii. Like I don't care for that too much personally. I'm a battle manga guy, so it's whatever.
Honestly, I don't like when they too much cowardice. Kind of annoys the crap out of me. When they have someone like too much of like a punk, kind of grinds my gears. I don't like it. That's why I come at you notice I come at Usopp a lot, or I'll mention sometimes like even Momo. Yeah, they're kids, but it still kind of bothers me. It's just like, man up, you know? Just stop. That's why I love Luffy so much, the fearlessness, because yeah, but
Lionel?
One thing that kind of grinds my gears is the stupidity of the common folk.
That's a great one, bro.
So I feel
Like the fodder intelligence level.
Yes,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
like, bro, like
Fodder intelligence.
It's all of them that just that stupid. It drives me crazy. Honestly, that's one of my pet peeves on that one.
And what about yours, Andrew?
Yeah, for me, I have a kind of a specific trope. It's any time when there's like an old man character and they never fight, but when they get their first big fight, it means they're probably going to die or they're going to lose their powers. And then,
That's
like
actually a good
any
one.
time I think it's in Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and I'm just like, man, they never can catch a dub.
I like that one. That was a good one.
yeah.
Yeah, even in One Piece, got Whitebeard. He was just like, he's like, hey, he's like the whole war. He's like, yo, I'm gonna save Ace, and then he proceeds like, damn. I guess it just ripped him.
I'll say this: I think One Piece does the least out of any of the mangas that I've seen or read. Like there's a lot where all the old man just turns up or whatever. Like
I mean, Garp just happened.
it did, but it was that twice over almost 1,100 chapters.
I think one example that I forgot to bring up is like from Naruto, like when the third Hokage Like he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take down Orochimaru," and then proceeds like, "Dang, I only just took his arms."
Nah, that is like trope.
Yeah. I like that trope though. That's the thing. I liked it when the old dude stunt, personally. Or at least tried to.
Yeah. But thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Also, buggy gangs.
Enjoy
Y'all
the
have a
rest of
good
your
day.
night, bro.
Have a good one.
Yeah, for anybody that's watching us, if you want to call in, hop onto YouTube.
Yeah, the number should be posted in the chat.
Yeah.
Also, Buggy Gang, also like the stream.
Yeah. Do all that.
Buggy would like the screen.
Yo, Lana, shout out to the fodder intellect, bro, because I hate that too.
Yeah.
That's
like,
the worst one for One
It's
Piece
like
to me,
the
bro.
Star Wars troopers.
Oh,
when
they always miss it,
when
yo.
they shoot,
Oh
they don't
my
necessarily hit
God.
anything ever.
Yo, that was
Ever.
another one I was gonna say, like bullets just having no effect. But I just
Yeah.
watched Jujutsu Kaisen mad recently, so like never mind.
I don't know what that means.
What? Never mind.
I actually was thinking if I should watch Jujutsu Kaisen or not.
Yo, y'all should.
Yo, Marv, we getting another call?
Yo, Andrew, hang up, bro.
Yeah.
See you later, Andrew. Thank you for
Yeah,
calling.
Andrew, thank you.
'Cause I heard that they're doing the Wano thing. The Jujutsu Kaisen people.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece talk. Who are you and how are you?
Mosh, mosh.
Mosh mosh.
Moshi, moshi.
Hello.
You got a crapper, get off the pot, bro.
Konnichiwa!
This is Lucky D. Luffy. No.
Yo, somebody should answer like that. That would be amazing. Yo, Marv, just hang up.
Yeah, you gotta hang up on mom. Can't hear him, bro.
Sorry,
Yo.
man. Oh,
Oh, there he goes. Yo.
Yo, it's us Barnes.
Barnes.
Hey,
Barnes.
Barnes. It would be you,
won't be
Barnes.
late, bro.
How you late and you called, Barnes?
What? Bruh, it just started talking. I don't know what to tell you. It just
Yo,
started working.
long time no talk, man. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, man. It's been a minute, just life going on. I'm gonna hop into the DDT this week, though. Y'all see me there.
I bet.
Glad, bro. You better.
What's your question,
Miss you,
man?
dog.
Yeah, for sure. My question is, what's the worst One Piece arc, yo?
Worst One Piece arc?
Oh,
Syrup
man.
Village.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Davy back fights. I couldn't stand the Foxy stuff.
It gotta be that. It could be Little Garden.
I also didn't like that dragon one though. The filler dragon one.
It's a filler arc, bro.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
It's
that's
filler.
we just
That
counting
don't
canon.
count.
Because then the canon one is definitely Foxy. People.
Oh man, that Foxy arc is terrible.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I actually like the. Well, not the filler one.
I'll probably never watch it again, but it's not terrible.
I watched the Baraji
Yo,
fight with.
There are
Foxy
two
arc
really
is
good
canon,
moments in
right?
that arc.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah,
two
but-
really good moments in that arc.
What'd you say?
Yo, that Foxy arc is canon, right?
It is.
Yeah,
canon,
yeah,
it is
yeah.
canon.
That's crazy.
But not
Nah,
everything.
really. Imagine reading the Foxy arc week to week.
Nah,
Oh
bro.
my
I probably would have dropped. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have dropped.
Yo, honestly, if
You
go
know, bruh, the revenue in One Piece went down during that period.
Had to, bro. Had to.
because not like this.
What's your arc?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your arc?
Mine is whole cake.
Wow.
How you gonna say that about
Nah, it's a myth because of the motivation. How is Sanji gonna go through the Enies lobby arc and still be like, nah. When the hospital, I'm gonna go to Whole Cake to protect Luffy, knowing how Luffy is, and Luffy already declared war on Big Mom in Fishman Island. Y'all came to the New World knowing you were gonna have to fight the Yonkos, and you still went to Whole Cake?
I have
Why?
so much to say,
Yeah.
and we do not
Why?
have the time, bro.
Yo,
Why?
their reason is he didn't feel he was worthy. That's the whole
That's
reason.
nonsense. That's
Yeah.
nonsense.
That's the main
You were on
reason
the
of everybody
cruise
that
for
makes it.
800 chapters.
Y'all are terrible, bro.
It's ridiculousness. Nah, that whole arc made me so mad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Bars, hang up, bro.
Why are we always telling Bars to hang up?
He
Don't hang up,
always
Barnes.
on some
No,
BS, bro.
Don't hang up.
He always on some BS,
Don't hang
bro.
up, Barnes.
Hang up, bro.
No, don't hang up.
Hang up, bro.
Alright, bro.
You always make him hang up, bro.
Thank you, Bars, for
Thank
calling.
you.
Whole
Barnes.
King, bro. Worst arc. Come on, man.
He's just saying that because
Nah,
it's Sanji.
yeah.
It's Sanji.
It wasn't the worst arc.
It was
but
his Sanji.
He means the motivation was the worst motivation to go to Whole Cake. Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
What up? I've been a fan for y'all for a while, but I got a God Valley theory for you guys.
Hold on. What's your name though?
You could just call me Rock, I guess.
Rock?
Hey, okay.
Thank you for calling Rock One, and thank you for being a fan for so long. Tell us your theory.
All right, so I was reading some Latin, but I think Shanks links to Achilles, like the story of Achilles, and I think this is like the whole thing behind God Valley. So Achilles' parents were Peleus and Theseus. Peleus was a king and Theseus was a goddess. We know goddess shit in One Piece is all like celestial dragons. I think that was Shanks' mom. I think Peleus, which we know Rocks wanted to be king of the world, is Rocks. So in Latin, the mom abandons the kid, which would be Shanks, Achilles, and the father left him to be raised by a centaur. I'll get to the centaur part later, but I think Shanks' mom was the sister of Saint 𝙭𝙪�, the king of God Valley. To keep the bloodline pure, celestial dragons gotta like inbreed and stuff. So I think Shanks' mom got in trouble for like going out with like Rocks and having a kid and stuff like that. So I think what happened was Saint 𝙭𝙪� sentenced them to death. That's why Rocks is on God Valley. So he would get his wife and his kid back. Hold up. I'm reading off a script, so y'all gotta give me a sec. This is where the centaur comes in. So in the myth of Achilles, the centaur is like raised, but it's not like your ordinary centaur. And he raises Achilles, by the way. He's like smart and stuff. And as we know, centaurs are like brutal. So he's kind of like out of the stereotype for that. And Roger is a pirate, but he's like out of the stereotype. He's not like a brutal pirate like anybody. So I think what happened is Rocks gave Roger Shanks to raise him in the future. And I think, hold up. I think Roger was there to take out Rocks because he's like the next candidate for Pirate King. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think pretty much Rocks was there to get his get back for his wife and kid. That's why Rocks pirates were there. And yeah, Roger was there to get Rocks.
Okay. I mean, I this isn't the first time I've heard like Shanks is the nephew of Garling and that Rocks is like his father theory. I kind of like it. I have my own thoughts that I'm gonna drop a theory on soon, hopefully. But in general, I just don't know where the centaur piece fits in personally. I was trying to understand that aspect of it, but there's probably a lot more to it. You said you read Latin? You're talking about the Achilles and
I got a Latin class in school.
Okay.
I had to do an assignment on it, and I was just thinking about it.
Okay.
Yo, you should use this theory to like as an essay for your Latin class. Guarantee you blow your professor away.
Yeah.
But
I mean, shit, maybe.
for me, I think anything that makes Rocks not only a brutal character, but also a character of positive life and like anything that makes Rocks more of a ambitious human that just wanted things to go his way. But in his perspective, he's the hero, but to the world, he's the villain, is what makes a great villain for me. And I would love for him to have like a type of like Magneto vibe, because essentially people think Magneto's a bad guy, but realistically the things that he's striving for is the betterment of what he sees around him, right? So if that gave Rocks that type of storyline, I wouldn't mind it. I just want, for me personally, I always want Rocks to be one of the greatest pirates in the show, and I want him to be on equal greatness with Roger. Even though he's never found the One Piece, he strived for something that was just as hard as finding the One Piece. And I think that would fit so great for his character, because he doesn't necessarily follow the king of the pirates, but his adventure was following the king of the world. And if his story was stopped, like he couldn't become king of the world because he had to go after his son and his wife. Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah. And
that
even
sounds
beyond
great to
that,
me.
just the reason why they would cover it up and nobody talks about it's like they don't want people knowing that a celestial dragon like had children with some like you know what I mean, some human. Like they don't want it.
It's like
that to be
Romeo and
spoke to.
Juliet.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is where Roger's place in this. Like, what brings Roger to God Valley to fight against Rox?
Well, I think it's because he's like, Rox is probably at that time was like the second in place candidate to be Pirate King. I mean, I know he wasn't striving for that, but like, still he's a threat to Roger at the end of the day. So I think Roger's there just to like get him out of the way. Kind of like how Luffy goes to Kaido. Like, it's not like Roger's like Luffy. He wants smoke. He wants to fight. I don't think it's like a thing where, I don't know. But back to your point with the centaur, in Latin, it's saying that, like, the centaur raised Achilles. I don't know if I said that. And Achilles is Shanks. And we know Roger raised Shanks. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
The whole centaur thing.
I mean, we've seen centaurs in Vegapunk, Punk Hazard.
Yeah, maybe it's a hint.
Yeah.
I'm an L-back.
But
Shanks does have 3 scars on his face too.
yeah.
I don't know. But hey, Rock, appreciate the call, man. We gotta take another call, but
thank you, Rock.
definitely.
It's
Yeah.
interesting. Thank you.
Stay hard, Rock.
Come on.
Okay.
Come
Yeah,
on.
appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.
You too, man.
See you
Come
later,
on,
man.
bro.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Come on.
Interesting theory. And what? Come on.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna get to the super chats after a couple calls. Also, like the video if you can. Do your boy a favor. Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Yo, what up, boys? It's Karma.
Hey,
Karma!
what up? What up?
Yo, Karma, thank you for all the extra stuff you've been doing on the side for us, man. I've noticed.
Oh, of course. I can't wait for my hoodie to come in.
Yeah, thank you for
Hey.
that too. What's up, man? Talk to us.
Nothing much. I was curious, boys. With Kizaru showing up now and Luffy being as scared as he seems to be, do you think we're going to see our first Admiral awakening? And if so, what do you think that's going to look like for the light fruit?
One, yes.
I hope so.
100%.
It
I
better
think-
happen.
I think we get an all-out Kizaru.
They should.
I do think we get that. As to whether he gets defeated or not, I don't know. But like,
That would be
I
so
don't know.
good.
I don't know what an awakening will be. But in general, we've already gotten like allusions to light being important and like light factoring in on this island specifically.
Yeah.
With even in this chapter with Saturn talking about you're light, right? The barrier shouldn't matter to you, right? So I think this is the prime time to get awakening for Kizaru. What it means, I don't have any good answer for that.
Yo, real talk. I just want to see solar flare. Like, I just want to see something like
I
that,
want it to
bro.
be like a star exploded or something crazy.
Or like Kizaru's like, yo,
That's more flames.
you
I
think
know.
you're the sun god, Nika? I am light, bro. I hope there's an awakening from Kizaru.
This could tap into. I know we used to get calls about a lot, but the celestial stuff, like celestial lighting, maybe. You know, I don't know exactly what that means or entails, exactly, or how Oda would go about it. But like for example, obviously it has to be something different, greater than what we've seen. We haven't seen a lot from Kizaru right now, but what can light do? You know, besides from just
Sorry to cut you. I think I know how his awakening would affect people. You know how like we have a hard time seeing, like looking into the sun, or if like you walk out of the dark and somebody turns the light on and you're like, yo, turn that off, bro, right?
Yeah.
Kind of messes with your vision. What if his awakening obviously changes the environment, like, you know, because Aokiji's did and Akainu's did on Punk Hazard, but he's one of the Logias that could stop your observation, Hockey. Because it blinds you.
What if he permanently blinded somebody? Like several people. Like a straw hat.
But he had to take all his clothes off.
Come on, bro.
Okay. Yo, what? Like a flash?
Yeah, he's flashing people. Get it?
Yo, this is bad. It's a
my
little
God.
off topic, but not exactly. But what if, like, you know, it go into like Luffy being, you know, a tune? He goes like, goes his gear 5th, and then forms a light switch and turns Kizaru.
Bro, yo, as hard as I would laugh, bro, that's a droppable offense, bro. Yo, I might drop for that, bro. Yo, you can't.
bro.
Yo, you can't, bro.
Yo, but this is the realm of
That's
possibility.
insane.
Why wouldn't
bro.
he be able to do that?
It's like, nah, that's a little too, bro.
I mean, he could create sunglasses.
Yeah.
That's cool. You're talking about negating his down through entirely
Yo, that is.
by just spawning a light switch.
Yeah.
That's
How's this light switch even connected to the power in the first
he
place?
he puts it on himself.
I'm sorry.
Yo, that would be.
That is, that'd be funny.
Don't give old ideas, bro.
I would mess with it if it was briefly. If it was permanent, no. But it was briefly, did it briefly, and
Yeah.
like, it would be funny. I would actually like that.
And like when he awakens, that's the first time we see Kizaru take off his sunglasses.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. He's like, yo, it's about to get bright. He takes off his glasses.
Luffy's
It's
like,
about to get lit.
no, it's not.
Not on my watch.
What about you? What do you think, Karma?
No, I definitely think it's gonna have something to do with like him spreading his light, or like possibly even turning things into light and using it to blind and like take away the sight or observation hockey, like you guys were saying. But yeah, I also think it solidifies that Kizaru is probably the weakest admiral, since we're getting his awakening out of all the admirals first, and there's so much more to go with the series, hopefully. So I think, yeah, there's definitely going to be an awakening here.
Not including Green Bull, right? Because there's no way. There's no way.
Yo,
Do you
leave
think-
Green Bull
is that his
alone.
awakening?
No, it wasn't Green Bull's awakening, but I just don't see Green Bull being stronger than Kizaru.
Word.
Yeah, you never know what that awakened wood can do, bro.
Hey, yo. Hey,
Yo, real talk,
I
Green
said
Bull.
nothing wrong. I said nothing.
Green Bull can bring the dawn because of morning wood.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
Listen,
yo,
Karma.
They already got the W tape.
Karma, we appreciate the take, man. Good call,
Yo.
bro.
much love, boys.
Yeah, much love, Karma. Thank you, bro.
Take care, boys.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thank you. You guys are wild.
And I think we got one more call in us, Marv. Leave it there. Leave it there.
All right, we did get a $10 super chat from Illusion. It says, couldn't say it in the last message, but I got to call in and talk to my boys at least once. Hashtag Buggy Gang, hashtag Best OP Podcast, hashtag Larry has okay takes. Illusion. Illusion, we would have got you in, but Marv cut us short, bro. Blame Marv.
Yeah. Nobody blame Marv.
Yo, low key, I keep picturing the light switch theory. It's so
The light switch
crazy,
theory. That is a
bro.
pretty good one.
It's so crazy. We did get another $5 super chat from David Chapman. It says, I think Shanks was a slave/gift to the Figureland family. Buggy is the real Figureland baby. That's why he was found in a chest. It was a gift box. Did we ever confirm which baby was found in the chest? I don't know if it was Shanks. I think
It was Shanks.
Okay.
It was in Film Red.
I
That was
have-
like the only canon thing.
Me and Broker have a theory coming up about that. Should drop soon.
But
I hope it is dropping soon.
I'm gonna record this week. PMC's in town.
All right.
My videographer moved to Michigan, bro. It's hard to record.
Oh,
All right.
But I could think there could be something other special thing about Buggy because
he cute.
They were both. they were both there. They're both at a young age. They're like almost like
Wait,
brothers.
were they both there? They said that?
No, not in the. I'm not talking about in the chest, but like
No,
around the same.
Buggy wasn't found in the chest.
I know
Yeah,
that.
we
I'm saying
don't-
like,
we
the same,
don't know that.
The same time that Shanks was on the crew from what we've seen, Buggy was there the entire time
Wait,
too.
did they say that Buggy was on God Valley with Shanks though?
Nah,
No,
that's not what I'm
they're
saying.
just
That's
the
not what I'm
same
saying.
age.
That's not what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. We got another $5 super chat from Bliss. It says, my theory for Kizaru's awakening is that he'll affect the environment's ability to reflect any light, leaving the world in complete darkness.
Except for him, that would be crazy.
That'd be kind of wild.
Yo.
Like
That
takes away
observation
all
hockey
the
gonna
light.
have to be peak, bro.
Like he takes away all light.
Yeah, it's blinding in the opposite way. Like it's just you can't see anything now.
Yeah.
Except me, because I'm bright. You know what I mean?
Then the next light you see is his
Just kicking you. Yo, Kizaru's ability is so cold, bro. He's as speed as weight. You ever been kicked at the speed of light? No, you know I have it, bro. Who is kicking like that? Who is kicking like that out here but you? Asking people questions like that. That's all Soups.
All right. Guys, listen, thank you for joining us again for that One Piece Talk episode 114. If you haven't joined our Discord, please, I'm pretty sure some of the mods are going to post it in chat. If not, look in the video description below and you'll be able to find it. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for chilling with us during our live reaction. Thank you for everybody that's on TikTok as well that we haven't been answering but have been supporting us. Thank you for our Spotify listeners that are on the road, and thank you for the people that listen to us at work, and thank you for all the nice messages you say about us overall. It always is a pleasure to hear from you as well. Sebastian's Davies Dark Tournament is going to be representing One Piece versus Naruto. It's going to be this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. So if you wish to participate, please join our Discord and we will send out the invite and you will be able to participate in that.
And don't be biased.
Yes. So thank you to all of you. We hope you have a very great night and we wish many, many great things for you and yours. So with that being said, my name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Lionel. Sam.
And this is that One Piece Talk. Ja!